Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Bakakudash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. And I'm going to make this real quick. I'm not going to play this video, of course, but I want to make a point on it because I was watching it, and you see the title of it. Let me hit this. It says, them folks are starting to live the turmoil that black Americans experienced in America, and you see up there it says the tables have turned, and I just wanted to speak on it because that's prophetic, that's prophetic, it's biblical, but ultimately in the video they have this the young lady here. She looks, she on the far left looks like she could look like she could be an Israelite or Edomite looking Israelite, kind of pretty though. But she was speaking about the little incident in Minnesota with the ICE agent shooting that lady, and I did see other captions as well where somebody said that lady is the white George Floyd, and so what's happening is that, while this devil is showing his horns, ultimately everybody's saying he don't care about his own people. He don't even care about his own people. That's what it is. And that's starting to show. You know what I'm saying? And that's starting to show. This other young lady at the front here, she's pretty too, but she was shopping in the store and she was showing how like they have like so-called black hair products that black people use, and they're on the shelf like normal. You just grab it, pay for it, and you go, and then like they got these other hair products that mainly Edomites use, and they're locked up, because now there's a worry of Edomites doing a lot of the shoplifting and the stealing in the stores, and that's because once again it's biblical, and I'm gonna get that, but so first I'm just gonna get a couple of scriptures. Like I said, I'm not gonna make it long. And you see the title of this video, you see this is Philip Scott podcast, you can go ahead and watch it. It's like, it's okay. I'm not a big fan, but it's useful information, I'll say. So right quick, I just want to get a couple of scriptures. I'm going to go to Habakkuk chapter 2. I'll start at verse 4. It says, Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. Okay, and we have, that's how the elect are living right now. We're living through faith. We know this man ain't right. You know what I'm saying? His spirit is all the way out of there, man. All the way out of there. It says, yeah, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, wine going into his philosophies. It says, neither keepeth at home, and that's, these Edomites, they always somewhere else trying to do regime change in other countries that don't belong to them. You see like they did in Venezuela, like they're trying to do in Greenland and Iran, and they did it. This is just what they do. This is what these Edomites do. It says, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathered unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. This man is literally trying to he wants total control of everybody, not just Israelites. It's everybody. Israelites are the target because we are the Lord's chosen people. You know what I'm saying? And we are set to be in power after him. So we're the main target. But this man don't care about these other nations, you know. And they starting to regret that pact they made with him in Psalm 83. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's starting to see this man for who he really is, man. And straight up, you know. And ultimately, seeing all these things happening, you know that we're at the end of this man's kingdom. You know, so we rejoice when we see these things, we hear about these things. You know, it's something to be rejoiced about. At least the elect, those of us in this truth, in the know, we rejoicing because we, like the scripture say, blessed is he who lived to see the downfall of his enemy. And we watching it. And I want to see it all the way out, all the way to the end. Lord willing, I endure to the end and be able to see it all the way to the end. You know. Now I'm gonna get one more and that'll be it. Like I said, it's gonna be quick. I want to go to Deuteronomy chapter 30, and it's at verse 7. It says, "And the Lord thy God will put all these curses upon thine enemies, and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee." And that's what we're starting to see as well. You know what I'm saying? That the curses are now turning upon them. You know what I'm saying? Like how and the man made a mention in that little video that how when we had the government shut down and everything, and they was talking about how they were always talking. It was always the talk of how we are the ones who constantly depend on the system, basically. You know, but when the government shutdown happened, it revealed, you know what I'm saying, that Edomites are the biggest recipients of welfare. You see what I'm saying? So the tables are turning. These devils are being exposed. You know what I mean? That's the Lord bringing the curses that's been on Jake, because we've been afflicted all this time in America because this is our captivity. You know, these are the curses that the Lord put us under, of course, because of our disobedience. But here we are coming back into the ways of the Lord. Like if you read in verse 8, it says, "And thou shalt return and obey the voice of the Lord, and do all his commandments which I command thee this day." And that's what the elect are doing in this day to the best of their ability. And while the elect are doing that, these people are off the rails. You know what I'm saying? They've resorted to doing the things that we've had to do all our life. Now they have to experience what we have experienced all our lives. Now they get it. Now a lot of them get it anyway. You know, and they're starting to speak out about it. You know. But once again, the Wadi Yahweh Shem Yahushua for proving his word to be faithful and true. You know, and bringing these prophecies to pass. You know, speeding up the time so we can go ahead and get up out of here. And hey, Lord willing, it's sooner than you think. I know that. You know. So, but yeah, that's all I wanted to get into. You just stay prayed up. You know, rejoice, give thanks. You know, give your praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Like I say, praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Definitely do in these days. You know what I mean? And we see the Lord is at work, and he's working on our behalf. And while he's lifting up his elect, he's bringing our enemies down. You know, so we got a lot to be thankful for in this truth here. You know, but I'm gonna leave it at that, giving all praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kakodash. Again, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and Shalom.